Good morning, South Elementary. Today is Wednesday, April the 26th, and our weather is kind of cloudy, kind of rainy. We got some good rain last night with a high of 68 and a low of 39.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now for the Texas Pledge.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Now let's recite the South Pledge.
Who we are is how we lead. We lead with integrity, unity, responsibility, courage, and gratitude. We are Plainview South. Thank you. You may be seated. Today's lunch entrees are chicken tacos on corn tortillas, chicken harvest salad with crackers, grilled cheese sandwich. Sounds like great choices today.
Birthdays today is Joseph Montoya and Miss Already and Nathaniel Raina and Miss Franklin. Please stay tuned for the much appreciated.
Alrighty.
Good morning, South Elementary. Welcome to a very chilly Wednesday morning.
I bet we did get some good rain.
We did.
So I know it might mess up playtime and recess, but we sure did need the rain.
Oh, we sure did. It was, I liked hearing the rain hit the roof of my house last night, and it was like, oh, finally rain. So that was very good that we finally got some rain. Did make for a little bit of a chilly morning, but I think it's still going to warm up a little bit today.
Oh, it is. It is.
A high of 68.
Okay, so yeah, a little chilly overnight, but we're getting there.
Getting there.
Spring will come back, I'm
sure.
And
you know, that's just how spring is. Chilly, warm, chilly, and just goes kind of back and forth.
Well, you know, they always say, like, don't set out your flowers and plants and garden till, like, after Mother's Day in May, because we always get a freeze or before that happens. So I guess that's good advice.
Absolutely. Well, today is Wednesday, which is the Red House of Responsibility. So if you're in the Red House of Responsibility, give me 2 thumbs up. Awesome. All right. So what does it mean to be responsible? Well, you know, we kind of talked about some responsible things yesterday, and I was going to kind of continue on to that. So I was thinking about some examples of, let's say you find a note, and the note is not a very nice note. Now, I could look at it and then go show my friends and go show another friend and get everybody involved. But instead, the responsible thing would be to what? Well, it would be to turn it into your teacher or into an adult. Because if there's stuff on there that no one else needs to see, well, then no one else needs to see it. Likewise, if a friend is telling you something that they probably shouldn't be telling you, the responsible thing to do is, one, just tell them to stop, but then also to let an adult know. So if something feels a little bit off, if it feels a little bit like, you know what, I don't think this is the right thing, then we should tell an adult, okay? Because we want to make sure that we're making good choices. And like we talked about yesterday, sometimes people can influence our decision, and to influence someone means that maybe you want to do it this way, but your friend comes along and says, hey, do it this way. And they're influencing you to come do it a different way. And that different way may be a bad way of doing something. And we don't want to do that. So boys and girls, if someone is influencing you, you know the right thing to do. You know we need to have integrity. You know that we need to be responsible. You know those 2 things. So if someone's trying to influence you, you need to then have courage to say, stop. I'm not going to do that, and I am going to tell an adult. That is the responsible thing to do.
Absolutely. And that was a good question. I've talked to kids before and asked, if you say, is this going to get me into trouble? Then if the answer is yes, don't do it.
Right.
I know that sounds really simple, but ask yourself that question, is this going to get me in trouble? And if it is yes, then you back away and don't do it.
And I know sometimes you think, well, but nobody's watching, so maybe I'm not going to actually get in trouble. But that goes back to integrity. If we have integrity, it doesn't matter if everybody's watching or nobody's watching, we're not going to do it. Because if you think you might get in trouble, it means it's the wrong thing to do. So let's not do that, okay? All right. One thing I noticed that was a very responsible thing is, you know how we had all the cones in the hallway to teach us to walk on the correct side of the hallway? Well, we took those up yesterday, and today, this morning, so many of you were walking on the correct side of the hallway. So great job, everyone. Let's keep it up so we don't have to have those big, bulky cones out in the hallway again, because it did make it kind of hard to get around stuff. So
we
this,
needed them,
we did, because we got kind of crazy there for a while. So I think we're back on track. So please remember that for dismissal in the afternoon, and also in the morning when we're leaving the cafeteria and the library, okay? All right, announcements. Teachers, we have PLC today. Please make sure, go ahead and bring your computer, just so in case you need to look up anything. We're going to be working on class lists for next year. Next year, can you believe it?
It's around the corner, right around the corner.
And our building, our new building is almost finished. The playground's done, and on May 15th, all of our new furniture is getting shipped in.
Wait.
So it's going to be very, very exciting for all of us getting to move into that new school for next year. So exciting for that. Announcements?
Well, I was going to say, when I walked in today, I saw like Miss Lupe's area decorated and Mrs. Butler and Mrs. Gonzalez's area decorated. And I've had several.
I found this on the web, so I decorated. Check it.
Sorry. A little technical thing.
Siri likes to listen in sometimes.
And that's kind of scary. But I've had several kids stop and ask me, what is this for? And so I've explained it. So I thought we might want to say on announcements so everybody could hear.
Absolutely. Today is Administrative Assistance Day. And what that means is it's a special day that we recognize our front office staff. So if you remember, I think it was maybe 2 weeks ago, some of you wrote letters to Miss Morales because it was AP Assistant Principal's Day or week. And so we showered her with lots of love and gifts and notes. Well, today is Administrative Assistance Day. So Miss Lupe up front, who's our receptionist, Miss Gonzalez, who's our attendance clerk, and Miss Butler, who is our secretary, all three of them were celebrating them today. So that's why some people stayed after school yesterday and decorated their office, and we have a couple of presents in there for them. So make sure if you see them, you give them a big hug and tell them thank you so much, because they do so much for our school, and we are so grateful for them.
Absolutely. I feel like if we were all ever gone, and they were here, they could take care of everything.
They sure can. They know how to run the school for sure.
They're awesome ladies.
Yep. All right, everybody, have a wonderful Wednesday, and we'll see you around. Bye.
Bye-bye.